Hey everyone, let's talk about WHO classification of central nervous system tumors. So first up we have gliomas, in which there are adult type diffuse gliomas, in which we are having astrocytoma, IDH mutant, oligodendroglioma, IDH mutant, and one P19Q co-deleted, glioblastoma, IDH wild type. Then we have pediatric type diffuse low grade glioma and pediatric type diffuse high grade glioma. In diffuse low grade gliomas, we have diffuse astrocytoma, MYB or MYB-L1 altered, then angiocentric glioma, polymorphous low grade neuroepithelial tumor of the young, and diffuse low grade glioma, MAPK pathway altered. In pediatric type diffuse high grade gliomas, we have diffuse midline glioma, H3K27 altered, diffuse hemispheric glioma, H3G34 mutant. This H is for histone. And then diffuse pediatric type high grade glioma, H3 wild type, and IDH wild type, infant type hemispheric glioma. Then we have circumscribed astrocytic gliomas, in which there is pilocytic astrocytoma, high grade astrocytoma with pyloid features, pleomorphic xanthoastrocytoma, subependymal giant cell astrocytoma, choroid glioma, astroblastoma M1 and MN1 altered. Then we have glioneuronal and neuronal tumors. So in glioneuronal and neuronal tumors, we have ganglioglioma, gangliocytoma, desmoplastic infantile ganglioglioma / desmoplastic infantile astrocytoma, dysembryoplastic neuroepithelial tumor, diffuse glioneuronal tumor with oligodendroglioma-like features and nuclear clusters, papillary glioneuronal tumor, rosette forming glioneuronal tumor, myxoid glioneuronal tumor, diffuse leptomeningeal glioneuronal tumor, multinodular and vacuolating neuronal tumor, dysplastic cerebellar gangliocytoma, and central neurocytoma, extraventricular neurocytoma, and cerebral liponeurocytoma. Then we have ependymal tumors, in which we have supratentorial ependymoma, JFTA fusion positive. Then we have YAP1 fusion positive, posterior fossa ependymoma, group A and group B. Then we have spinal ependymoma and MYCN amplified. Then myxopapillary ependymoma and subependymoma. In choroid plexus tumors, we have choroid plexus papilloma, atypical choroid plexus papilloma, and choroid plexus carcinoma. Then we have embryonal tumors, in which we have medulloblastoma. So medulloblastoma is either molecularly defined and histologically defined. In molecularly defined, we have WNT activated, SHH activated, and TP53 wild type, SHH activated and TP53 mutant, and non-WNT, non-SSHH. Then other CNS embryonal tumors, we have atypical teratoid or rhabdoid tumor, cribriform neuroepithelial tumor, embryonal tumor with multilayered rosettes, CNS neuroblastoma, FOXR2 activated, CNS tumor with beak or internal tandem duplication, and CNS embryonal tumor, NEC or NOS. Then we have pineal tumors, in which we have pineocytoma, pineal parenchymal tumor of intermediate differentiation, pineoblastoma, papillary tumor of pineal region, desmoplastic myxoid tumor of the pineal region, and SMARCB1 mutant. In cranial and paraspinal nerve tumors, we have schwannoma, neurofibroma, perineuroma, hybrid nerve tumor, malignant melanocytic nerve tumor, malignant peripheral nerve tumor, and coda equina neuroendocrine tumor, previously paraganglioma. Then other than this, we have meningioma, and we can have mesenchymal and meningoepithelial tumors involving the CNS, like soft tissue tumors, vascular tumors, skeletal muscle tumors, and tumors of uncertain differentiation, chondro-osseous tumors, and notochordal tumors. Then we can have melanocytic tumors in the CNS, wherein diffuse meningeal melanocytic neoplasm and circumscribed meningeal melanocytic neoplasms. We can have hematolymphoid tumors involving the CNS, like lymphomas. So CNS lymphomas are primary DLB cell of CNS, immunodeficiency associated lymphomatoid granulomatosis, and intravascular large B cell lymphoma, and rare lymphomas in the CNS, like Malt lymphoma of the dura, other low-grade B-cell lymphoma of the CNS, anaplastic large cell lymphoma, T-cell or NK cell lymphoma, And we can have histiocytic tumors like Erdem Chester, Roside Hoffman, juvenile xanthogranuloma, LCH, and histiocytic sarcoma. Other than this, we can have germ cell tumors and tumors of the cellular regions, which are adenomatous craniopharyngioma, papillary craniopharyngioma, pituocytoma, granular cell tumor of the cellular region, and spindle cell oncocytoma, pituitary adenoma or pituitary neuroendocrine tumor, and pituitary blastoma. Then we can have metastasis to the brain and spinal cord parenchyma and to the meninges. And we have genetic tumor syndromes involving the CNS, which are NF1, NF2, schwannomatosis, von Hippel-Lindau syndrome, VHL. Then we have tuberous sclerosis, Lee-Fromeni syndrome, Cowden syndrome, constitutional mismatch repair deficiency syndrome, and familial adenomatous polyposis 1. Then nevoid basal cell carcinoma syndrome, rhabdoid tumor predisposition syndrome, Carney's complex, Dice-1 syndrome, familial paraganglioma syndromes, melanoma astrocytoma syndrome, familial retinoblastoma, PAP1 tumor predisposition syndrome, Fanconi's anemia, and ELP1 medulloblastoma syndrome. So this was the classification of CNS tumors. I know it's exhausting, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching.